Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, where anything can happen, and it's Shout Out Saturday. And I'm trying to get back on track here. I don't know, last week, from the time I started working on that baby album until last week, everything just kind of went. So we're back on track today. Speaking of the baby album, last week I had shown you one of the elements that I made, and it was the paper flowers. So I thought today, for our quick tutorial this morning, what I would do is I'd walk you through that. I've got a page out of the mandala coloring book that I had been working with from Cassie's book. And I have my 1 1/8 scallop punch from Stampin' Up. Now I'm not sure if this is still available, but any scallop punch will do. And just the size determines how big your flowers are going to be. And I'm punching 5 of them out. Out of this green, I'll have a little bit of color in here. There's 3, 4, 5. And it's that simple. And then all we do is stack them up, making sure we have the colors go in the right direction. Stack them up, and you can use a mouse pad, any kind of a piercing mat. Stampin' Up does sell a piercing mat, and just going to kind of eyeball the center and poke a hole big enough to run a brad through. And I have these brads from Spare Parts from Paper Studio. Now you could use one that's got bling on the end. I'm just going to go through and open that up, get our piercing mat out of the way. Now this does work easier on some papers, depending on the thickness of your paper, if you miss your petals first. But what I do is I just start and I just scrunch the top one up and just kind of give it a fluff. Then I come back and do the next one and scrunch it up. Now I'm keeping in mind that it is 5 o'clock in the morning. I have been up since 3. Don't ask me why, other than the fact that last night I was so tired that I brought Honeybee in and put him in his kennel, and I was in bed by 7:30 last night. I just couldn't function anymore. And we've got 2 left here. Now if you punch these from book paper or plain white paper, you can go back and mist them with Tattered Angels mists, any kind of sprays like that, Nuevo sprays, and then you just kind of fluff it out, and you have a nice little shabby chic flower to add to your page. And these work best in groupings. And remember, when you're doing groupings, like adding elements to clusters, flowers in a grouping, that kind of thing, go with odd numbers. So 3 to 5 is usually the term, because it's really more attractive and draws the eye in more if you go with an odd number. And that's our quick tutorial for Shout Out Saturday. And now let's go to our box. I have added 10 more subscribers in the past month, and so I've added their names to the box. And let's pull out our 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, first off we have Soulcreative. She does have an active channel. Then we have Monica Taylor, again another active channel. Lois Clark doesn't have any content yet, but she does have some playlists to check out. Craft Portal with Rachel has content. And M at Merrihill Arts, and also she hasn't started building her channel yet, but she does have some playlists that coordinate with the stuff that we do here in Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. I'm sorry, it is early. So I'd like to invite you to check those channels out this week and give them a subscribe. Also, Paper Studios is on sale through today at Hobby Lobby, and look at this adorable little corner rounder. This is perfect for small items, tags, and corner text and whatnot in your art journals. And it's really super tiny. I just love it. Let me grab a piece of cardstock here. Well, this will work. It's right here in front of me. Apparently, if I go from the right direction, I'll get it in there. There we go. Isn't that just cute? Just that little bitty corner under punch can make such a difference on your projects. I also want to tell you that there are going to be some minor changes coming to my channel. The first Wednesday, I think, of every month, and then the last Wednesday of every quarter, there are going to be videos directed to people who want to be creatives as a business. And I'm going to be using the CEO planner from Creative Entrepreneur Planner from Alexis, aka Miss Trenchcoat, and I'm going to link her channel down below. She has a great new planner system that it's a business planner specifically for creatives. Whether you want to open some kind of a shop business, you want to work out of Etsy, you want to open up your own online shop somewhere else, how to set your business goals, how to set your objectives, and keep yourself on track every month. And I'm really looking forward to sharing that from Alexis Joystra and hercharmshop.com. So that's coming, as well as you're going to start seeing some pictorial changes. I'm going to be learning Canva so I can work on better thumbnails and actually finally get a header on my channel. So all that's coming up in the next month or so. The first planner video with the CEO Creative Entrepreneur Planner is coming up December 9th, where I will be introducing the system itself, and then on December 16th, we will be setting up our first quarter of 2021 and see if we can't kind of create a creative shift going into the new year and a fresh start. So I hope you'll follow along. I look forward to having you in my studio. Remember to click the like and subscribe button. You know how this works. And remember, every time I add subscribers, they go into my box so that we can give your channel a shout out. Thanks for joining me in the studio today, and creative blessings.